And for the latest situation from the area, we have our reporter Arya Siddhartha standing by in the location. So, Arya, what can you tell us about the situation there after last night's rainstorm?
Already last night there was some heavy rainfall, and normally that wouldn't be too much cause for trouble, but because of the earthquake that shook the Regency last Friday, some of the rivers have been heavily clogged by debris. Now, that combined with the heavy rainfall have caused the rivers to rise and also flood the nearby roads and houses, such as, for example, the house that you see behind me. It's completely caked in mud and is unlivable. We've actually
Mhm.
met with the owner of the house, who was very clearly distraught. She was an elderly widow who is now currently living in one of the refugee temporary shelters. Now, if you follow me over here, now, obviously, all the caked mud and the landslide and all the debris has made driving extremely difficult. And if you're not careful when you're driving, it's also extremely dangerous. Now, further east up the road here, the rainfall actually triggered a landslide that blocked the road completely
Mhm.
for the entire night until around like 11 a.m. this morning. Thankfully, though, when we arrived there around early this morning, the Ministry of Public Works, along with the military and national police, managed to make quick work of the debris, and now the current road is clear. But this road, though, not so much. As you can see, commuters are having trouble. Even though they can still go, the mud does create some difficulty for cars and vehicles that are not meant for this sort of terrain. Now, behind me, like you can actually see, behind me is where the river is actually located. So you can see like all
Mhm.
the material and debris and mud, wood, and all sorts of other stuff spilled over to the rivers towards here. Now, the roads in here actually are further along that way. Previously, the local firefighters here, managed to clear parts of the road with their hoses, but obviously this particular part of the road still requires a bit of work because it just so much. We require bulldozers and excavators to clear out the entire roads here. And now it's important to note that the roads here must stay clear and functional because along this road up here, you can see plenty like multiple temporary shelters for the refugees from the earthquakes. So if this road isn't clear, it's going to make it extremely difficult for those refugees to be able to receive the essential aid that they need, such as food and clean water, and so on and so forth. So hopefully, local governments, the Ministry of Public Works, military and national police, and all the other volunteers here are able to come and lend their hand to clear these roads and make the supply lines much more clear and the provisions of aid a bit more better. Back to the studio.
All right, Arya, thank you for your report and stay safe out there. There's Arya Siddhartha reporting live from West Sumatra.